Well, imagine if, in the heat of conflict with your spouse, friend, classmate, or coworker, you humbly spoke these words: "It's not you, it's me." Even if you could prove beyond the shadow of a doubt in a court of law, with volumes of evidence, that it wasn't your fault, you still offered up that deflating, oh so tension diffusing phrase: "It's not you, it's me." Now, you may be thinking that bowing out of an argument in this way is a cop-out, a passive and desperate way to escape further heated debate. But would this method of deflecting combative people actually work? Well, try it sometime. But wait until your fight with another human being has reached white hot, embers popping out and setting ablaze everyone around you stage. Okay, this may be a good time to remember what James says about the power of the tongue. James 3:5-6 says the tongue is a fire, reminding us that something so small can create something enormously destructive. Okay, got the picture? At the burning inferno stage of your argument, quietly utter, "It's not you, it's me." Imagine a dozen helicopters all dropping massive buckets of ice-cold water on your conflict. No more yelling, no more red faces, no more raised blood pressure, nothing. In fact, you may not even need to explain your miracle-working, flame-dousing words. Simple? Yeah, it's simple. It's not you, it's me. Now, many of you may turn your nose up at this fight-diffusing trick. I'm not a doormat. I did nothing wrong. You really want so-and-so to get away with this? Justice. Justice. More justice. We love justice, don't we? Especially when we are convinced that we are the ones who deserve it. There's that poignant Bruce Cockburn lyric, "Everybody loves to see justice done on somebody else." And that gets uncomfortably close to the heart of our problem. Hey, maybe God was right after all when he said in Genesis 6:5, "Every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time." And Jeremiah 17:9 tells us, "The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked." That brings us to some real hard truth, folks. Truth about our sin nature. We would gladly allow someone else to take the fall for us if it meant a comfortable outcome, settled argument, my innocence established, and me, myself, and I victorious, Rocky 1-12 style. We want the other person to admit that they were wrong. And sometimes we are so determined to prove our case that we completely miss what God may be trying to do in our own heart. Jesus addressed this very tendency when he spoke about the speck and the plank. In Matthew 7:3-5, Jesus says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye?" And he goes on to tell us to first take the plank out of our own eye, and then we will be able to see clearly enough to help our brother with his speck. And notice the order here. Jesus doesn't tell us that the speck doesn't exist. He tells us to deal with our own vision first. That's a powerful lesson for conflict. Before I start pointing my finger at you, perhaps I should take a long, honest look at me. Before I tell you what you did wrong, perhaps I should ask God what is happening in my own heart. Before I demand justice, perhaps I should remember mercy. Friends, if God spoke to you through this teaching, please like this video, subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss a word of His truth. Leave a comment. You know, your story might just encourage someone else today. And if you feel led, you can support Bible Teaching Corner through the links below. But even your prayers, your shares, they make a huge difference. So thank you for letting God's Word grow in your life through Bible Teaching Corner.